what's up everybody? Piece of Grease podcast here, and I'm Flannel Phillip. We're at Mississippi Mayhem, and I can't wait to show you around this show. There's some wild stuff going on, so let's go check it out. So Mississippi Mayhem is one of those shows that has a lot to offer because, you know, there's a swap meet, there's the car show that just goes on and on and on out into the field. There's vintage campers over here, which I think is actually pretty awesome. It's a circus theme this year, so if you go inside some of the buildings and some of the people that are dressed up 50s style, it also has a circus theme. So yeah, food vendors, all kinds of cool stuff to check out. So let's scope it out. Now, I've walked past your truck 3 different times, and every time I look at it, I see something that I missed the first time, the last time. So tell me just a little bit about this thing, because it's really, really awesome.
Yeah, it's a neat little truck. Basically, the story behind it is I sold a car, and I had another project to build, and I just wanted something cool and unique and different. And I was looking at 3 or 4, and this thing just kept piquing my interest, and the money came down to a place where I felt it was right. Few things I've done to it, but it was mostly done. The vehicle is built in Arizona from a company called Type 1 Restorations. They're really known for Volkswagens. Okay. And, but I think this was one of their builds. This truck has been done, I believe, since 2013. I think it was built more as a show truck. I probably put on more miles than it was ever built to have, and so there's some of the chips, but that's what they're for, you know.
I love it, man.
Yeah. So it's a 29 Roadster pickup. It's got a 153 Chevy motor mated to a 39 Ford transmission.
Okay, it's a manual 3-speed.
Manual 3-speed.
Awesome.
It's got the torque tube with a banjo rear end in it. It's got 35 or 36 wire wheels on it, tinies and bigs, basically, or tall and short, however you want to look at it.
Yep.
It's got a magneto. I got a little bit of information about the motor. It seems a little hopped up. The fact that it has a magneto, that's probably more of like a midget racing type, aftermarket thing. It's got a little spicy cam in it and header on it and stuff like that.
Right on.
I didn't have turn signals, so I swapped out and found some headlights that were an LED, because that sort of bugs me a little bit on some of the LED stuff, so got those, and the wiring's all snuck through the frame, and I mean it was a really pretty nice high-end build. Been very happy with it. It's about a 40 to 55 mile an hour vehicle at most. Bumpy roads, you want to go a little slower.
Wow.
Yeah, so frame's been Z'd. There's
I see that. Yeah, there's like some
they use brass knuckles to gusset the frame, and those, they actually have them under here too. There's sets all hidden in here. Yeah, so even when you look at the underneath of the vehicle, it's pretty clean, and everything was really well thought out when they built it. Every fastener was stainless. They've just well thought out project. And if you go to their website and look at the Volkswagens they build, one of the last Volkswagens they built was I believe at the Mecum auction, parked right next to the Hero Hoda. And it was up on stands. I mean, they do some just crazy work, and phenomenal builders. So that's sort of the gist of the vehicle. Obviously juice brakes and that good stuff.
Tell me about the suspension, because that caught my eye right away too.
I believe they call that like a horizontal leaf. The same thing in the back. It's got the old shocks. The old school shocks. And it's just, it sort of rides like 1929 truck would ride, except it's been lowered, So a lot of that lowering, I think there's probably a couple leaves pulled out of it, but the fact that the frame was Z'd so much is what really gets that stance down so low.
Totally.
So,
Totally.
Yeah, you could tell they engineered it well and put the time into building it. So my wife, when she tells you should buy it, then I usually do. So
yes, dear.
She thought it was too cool not to have. So, and then it gave me something cool to play with and do a couple little customizations while I was building my 51 shoebox. So
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drum brakes.
Yep, all the way around
Yep.
drum brakes. Yep, that's old, like I think 40 brakes or something like that, right around that era.
Is it really loud? I mean, with no muffler or
Well, I
anything
can
on
fire it up.
Can you fire it up?
I got a little baffle in there.
Yeah.
So
I would love to hear it. Oh yeah. Does have a little chop to it. Yeah.
I don't do a lot of burnouts, but it'll
Love that. Man, is it tough to do any work underneath? Or like,
yeah,
you know?
you have to get it way up on jack stands or pull a lot of these panels out. And I blew a back part of the seal between the torque tube and the trans last year. I was in Sparta. I'm from Stoddard.
Okay.
And I did trailer to that town. Like I said, that would be a pretty long ride on this thing.
Sure.
But so I was cruising around town, and my buddy, he's like, man, it's leaking pretty good. And it dumped most of the tranny gear lube out. And so there's like a seal in the back that just split. And I think it was never greased properly because it was pretty dry. And you're supposed to put like half or 3/4 of a tube of grease between, in that torque tube between the torque tube and the transmission. It's like it's called a clamshell.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
So there's a seal and
Yep.
so.
So pull some pieces off in order
Yep,
to
I
get
had to
where
pull
you're
this whole
going,
center out and some of the floor, and the problem with it is that you start pulling out some of these stainless, it starts chipping paint, and it's just, it is what it is though. You touch up what you can and you just live with it, and then if I still have it in some years, which I really like it, so I probably will, I'll repaint it. We'll do pieces at a time, and try to match the best we can. So.
And the point is to enjoy it, so
yeah.
bug guts and rock chips.
Yeah,
are
and
just
have other
part of it,
people
man.
enjoy it. That's the thing. I mean, I tried to contact the builders, and I don't know if they're so busy with their Volkswagen stuff, and they're like, this is one of our first. I think it might have been either a customer, like a first customer to get their shop going, but a lot of respect for those guys. So it's a cool little truck, well engineered. So
fantastic. Yeah, I see 2 fuel caps.
Yep.
Are they?
They're teed together.
Tanks?
Yes, they're
Okay.
about, I think maybe a 2.5 or 3 gallon little, looks like a little mini keg. Basically, they're teed together. Yep.
Yeah.
A little electric fuel pump running, just like a little Holly pump. Yep.
Right on. Awesome. Have you got stuck in the rain with it?
No, I haven't. No, I did last night with my 51, and that's the first time it's been in rain, and I don't have wipers, so it was an interesting ride home in the dark, but especially with the jerk behind me with his brights on for 25 minutes of it. So
yeah, man. Do you have a favorite part of the car? Like, what do you love more than anything else on it?
I just like the whole vibe. I just think the whole thing is sort of a bitchin' little truck, man.
Yeah,
It kicks ass, and it looks cool, and
For sure.
I like that it's a unique engine tranny setup, with the rear end. It sort of gives you that older school vibe, which it's what I'm into. So
yeah, I love that, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for showing it to us.
Absolutely.
It's a 1965 C10 rat rod, obviously.
Okay.
It's got a early 93 Cummins 12 valve in it.
Sure.
Automatic, built it just to do burnouts.
All right, sweet.
Been working on it for probably 10 years. We try to find whatever show we can that do burnouts.
Okay.
I got Corvette Z06 wheels on it.
Got it.
On air ride.
Perfect.
Obviously I don't run the back ones because I'm afraid to wreck the wheels, so I just put some
I'm with you
bias
on
ply
that.
tires on it. Has propane injection for a flamethrower.
Yeah, I seen that. That was pretty sweet. Yeah.
100 shot of nitrous.
Is that what it is, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I've got bleach sprayers. I spray the back tires when I'm doing a burnout.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Rock on,
So it
man.
has just a GM 10-bolt posi in it.
Yeah, that's all right. It holds together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No back brakes.
You don't need brakes where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. It's made just to blow the tires off, and that's it. You know?
Sweet. Is your Cummins all stock then, or is it what's all done to it?
Just some bigger injectors and got the fuel pump turned up. That's about it.
Okay, so it's an old P-pump style one. There you go. Cool. What all we got going on the inside? What?
Nothing special.
Just
Got the nitrous tank inside between the seats, just because it
love
looks cool.
It does look great.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Yeah.
And it's I'm guessing it's back to their transmission too, or what transmission you're running?
Just the one that came original with that 12 valve.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just had to make a drive shaft to fit, and it all
Sure.
worked out really well.
Rock on.
We ran out of a little room. We had to put the radiator in the back,
Yep. Make some room for clearance.
but it cools pretty good. I can hop in this thing and drive it to work. You know.
Oh, there you gotta love that.
It's a blast. Get a lot of thumbs up with it.
Yeah. Every day to drive a hot rod's the way to go.
Right,
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. Anything else you want to tell us about it, or?
I think that's all I got. The
That's
more
all I
dents,
got?
dings, and scratches I get, I think the better it looks, right?
Yeah, it's coming together.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time. Thanks for bringing it out here.
All right, cool.
Yeah, good talking with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Courtney, awesome. Tell us about your Pontiac here.
So I was 3 years old when my dad got it for me. He was rebuilding the engine for it.
Okay.
The original engine, it's not the original.
Okay.
The original block cracked.
Okay.
So
what
I have
was the original?
It was a 326 engine.
Okay.
But so he got an engine from the junkyard.
Okay.
It's a 326 bored 40 over
Nice.
with 421 heads on it.
Awesome.
But its numbers matching. He ground off the 389 or 326 numbers, put all original numbers on it. So
All right. So walk me through this. Original paint.
nope,
Or no?
he repainted it the original color.
Okay. What year did you know when?
That had to be late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
He bought it from my aunt. She went into the Navy after high school.
Okay.
So he bought it from her.
All right.
And then it became my car. So
I see the plate here.
Yep.
That's awesome. Tell me some more about it. Give me the rundown. What's the transmission? How are you?
It's a 2-speed power glide.
Okay, power glide.
automatic. Yep.
Sounds awesome. Original interior.
The interior is original.
Cool. I like the tape. You got.
It's trying to hold together.
I know. It's great.
The mice love it, but
Bench seat.
yep.
What else can you tell me about this? What have you done to it? Is it pretty much, besides the motor, pretty much original?
Well, my dad.
Minus the paint, because you painted it.
Well, he had to redo a lot of the body work.
Okay, so what did he do?
On the back, quarter panels were dented up pretty bad
Okay.
between grocery carts and
Sure.
car accidents, people
Okay.
just bumping into
Yep.
it. The bumper you can see is kind of twisted.
Sure.
You can see the grind marks,
Yep.
but it's good enough for this car.
Now, is this your daily driver? How often do you take it out?
I used to daily drive it to high school and back, but once I had to start commuting to like college, 4
Sure.
hours away, had to
Sure.
get a little more gas efficient vehicle.
Awesome. So your dad got this for you when you were 3.
Yep.
Do you have any other cars?
I have 7 other vehicles.
Oh my goodness.
They're not
okay.
all show cars or anything.
Okay.
I have 2 1985 Camaros. Not my choice. They were never meant for me, but I ended up with them.
Okay.
One's from each grandpa, so that was kind of cool.
Awesome. So you come from a hot rod family.
It's all car family,
car family stuff.
Very much
Is
so.
all the badges original?
Yep. All the chrome on the car is original, including the side molding and
Okay. Okay. Oh, this is so great.
so.
You got any favorite stories from this car?
Not really. I always bring it to car shows.
Yeah?
There's no. I work too much to have too much
Okay,
fun with it.
okay.
So.
Well, it's a gorgeous car. I love it. My favorite here at the show, but
Yes?
I'm a little. I have a heart
love
for
my
these,
car,
so
yes.
you know, the bench seat and everything is amazing. So
Thank you.
cool. Well, awesome. Awesome. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, thanks for admiring my
Oh,
car.
I love it. I really do. So cool. And how'd the pinup contest go?
Good, everything went smooth.
Good.
Girls got crowned and
Is how many years have you been coming here?
6 years now.
Okay. All right. And you just got involved with how long you been doing the pinup?
We've been running the contest the past 4 years.
Okay.
Otherwise, we run the pinup contest at Back to the 50s.
Oh, do
too,
you? Okay.
so-
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Kettle River, Minnesota.
Okay. So you make it to 50s a lot then?
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thank you very much
Yeah,
for sharing.
thank you so
I
much.
love it. Thank you.
It's a 1930 Cadillac 353 V8 car. It's a standard transmission. It's got 56,000 actual miles on it. It's been stored. The first owner bought it new in 1930, and he lived at Albert Lee, Minnesota, and he drove it to Long Beach, California, where they had a summer home. It was him, his brother, and his sister. Just the three of them always rode in this car.
Wow.
So, and he was kind of a miser. He was a farmer, and he was kind of eccentric, and he didn't want anything to happen to his cars. He had several cars like this, and this one was the lowest class that he had.
Is that right?
He had, next to this car, he put 4 cars away. Next to this was a 1932 Auburn boat tail that Clark Gable owned, and on the dash it said this car was specially built for Clark Gable. There was a 1930-something Cadillac convertible, and then another 1930 Cadillac. And he was getting kind of older in the 1960s. So he parked 4 of these cars in a shed and put a big wall in front of it, and nobody seen this car since he parked the car in 1940. It had almost 50,000 miles on it, driving back and forth to Long Beach, California, to Minneapolis, and to Chicago. I ran into one of my friends, he's a car dealer in Winona, and he actually rode in this car from Rushford to Chicago in it. But anyway, the car, 1967, his health was failing, so he decided to sell these cars. The other 3 went to a museum in Missouri, and that was related with Kelsley Tire, which is still kind of in business. And then this car was sold to the owner's right-hand man, the guy that helped him take care of it, and he sold it to him for $1. This guy did not want the car, so he sold it to a car dealer, and then this guy had it for a few years, and he didn't want it, so the second guy bought it, and it went to Rushford, and that guy had it for approximately 40 years, and then he was getting elderly, so then I found a car, and it took me a year to buy this car from him because he just did not want this car destroyed. He did not want anything done to it, because what you're seeing in this car is all original.
All original.
The only thing that's not original is the fabric for the floor and the tires and a couple of hoses. But otherwise, it's all original paint. The wooden spokes on here, and today it's only got 56,000 miles on it. It shows quite well. It runs like a clock.
Wow.
This is all, if you can kind of come here and take the original interior in here. It's got
beautiful.
shades and stuff in here. The woodwork is all original in here.
Now, I'm not familiar with the rail there.
What happened is with that, when the sister got in and she had high heels on, that was for the high heels. So when a guy got back in there, you would just take and flip the bar back, and then you had, and that was kind of a luxury thing to have back then.
That's neat.
All the shades here are all intact. The strings that hold it, they've never been broken or tied. They're still in original condition. One of the things that was an extra is these visors. They were kind of like speed visors for the olden days.
Yeah.
That was an extra. So let's go around to the other side of the car here. But as you can look, there's not one drop of touch-up paint on here.
Wow.
It is just the way it came out of the factory. Down in this area here, there's a crank hole cover. It is electric start, but it does have a crank on it in case the battery went dead or something. This is the Flying Lady here, or the Flying Goddess, of which 1930 Cadillac was known for. The car rides extremely smooth. Right here is an oil shock that when the arm goes up and down, oil goes through a cylinder, and you can go over railroad tracks and this will just float over it on here. This is the engine here, 353 flathead. It's all original. It's the same engine that it came out with. When I bought it from the guy, he took a dime and put it right up here with the car running, and the car did stand on edge. Which is, yeah.
Wow. That's really neat.
It is. If you got stuck with this car at night, here was a light that they used. This light just went right in here,
Oh, wow.
and then it just lit up your whole engine that you can work on it.
Underhood light.
Underhood
Wow,
light.
Look at that. And this oiler here, that was part of
Yes,
having the car.
this got a special thing here for it. The distributor, every couple hundred miles or a couple thousand miles, you had to put 2 or 3 drops of oil on it, and that lubricated your distributor.
Wow.
Right here is the water pump. I don't know if you can see this, but here, after 1,000 miles, you would give this one click, and then that would grease the bearings and pack it that the water would not come.
Sure. Okay.
This piece is on the transmission, and this lever would come up between your brake pedal and your clutch. If you had a flat tire, this is an air compressor.
Wow.
It's built right on the transmission. So if you had a flat tire, you just reach down, turn this, flips the gear.
Almost like a PTO.
Yep.
That kind of idea.
Yep,
Right,
it's
like a
just
PTO.
comes
Yeah.
right off the flywheel, yep.
Wow.
And then the air hose here, you just attach it to here, and then the original air hose is still in the trunk of this car. So what you did is you pumped up your tire, and away you'd go.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
fantastic.
it is, yeah. It's people are quite interested.
Now, is this the distributor right out front here?
It
Is
is.
that correct? And
Yep.
then your spark plug wires are going through a tube
Yes,
down into here.
this is
Okay.
just a valve cover, gas,
see.
or just a cover.
Just a cover. Okay.
Yep, and right underneath here are the 4 spark plugs.
Gotcha.
On
okay.
here.
Is the carburetor in the center underneath that cover there?
Yes, underneath it,
Okay.
and it's an updraft carburetor.
Gotcha.
So the gas goes most carburetors, the gas goes down. This one, as you start it, it sucks it up.
I see.
On
Is it
here.
a oil bath air cleaner
No,
on there?
no air cleaner.
Oh, no air cleaner?
No
Really?
air cleaner at all. In 31, they did put an air cleaner on it, but it still didn't have a filter in it. So it was just a pipe that came up, and it just sucked in clean air
I see.
and stuff on here.
Okay.
Right, this windshield wipers here go completely sideways. They both go in sequence like this here. They run on air,
Okay.
and then when you pull the knob out one more click, this one goes right next to that one, and then they both go together about 2 inches apart, and that was for heavy rains.
Wow.
So on there.
Wow.
If you can see this right here, here's a little piece of metal here.
Yes.
That is an air scoop. On the top, there's an air crank, or a crank. You crank this windshield up to here, so as you drive, all the air goes in here and then comes down on your feet.
I see. So that's part of the ventilation system. You could crank that,
Yep.
the glass up to get fresh air down here by the cowl.
Down here, and it comes out your feet.
I see.
And there's
Okay.
this one too here, comes out your feet.
Gotcha.
Here.
Okay. Now, is this body by Fisher? Okay.
Yes, bodied by Fisher.
And they were building the bodies on General Motors vehicles for a long, long time, weren't they?
They did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I should mention, if you could take I have to show you the license plate real quick here.
Yes.
This license plate is 319, and there is no record of this because what happened in the olden days, all the records were paper records. They all got destroyed in a fire. So there is no record of these anymore. I don't know what the number is where they started, but now it's in the thousands. So this is how long this car has been. And that's someplace around 67, 68 that license got on there. The interior here is this is all original. If you could kind of come in here, and if you want to take a shot at the dash in there and swing around in there, that is all 100% original. 3-speed transmission. And again, the shades, the seat here.
Is this storage underneath?
Yes,
It is.
storage under the seats here.
Okay.
You have a battery and tire tools.
I see.
With this car, it has all the original tire tools that came with this car.
Wow.
I have them in the trunk,
In the trunk.
just for safekeeping.
Sure.
And if you notice the trunk here, this is where they got the word trunk for the new cars, because that is the trunk.
Yeah.
When these people went to Long Beach, they threw their clothes in here, and that's how they went back and forth.
Sure. Sure.
These wheels, the wheels on here, you notice they're wood,
Yes.
and over some country, they own their own forest of ash and hickory, and they had their own forest that was just for these cars,
Just
for
for
the
spokes
wood.
of those wheels.
Yes.
Wow.
All the pinstriping that's on here, this is all original.
That's fabulous.
If you could take a shot up at the roof here, which is highly unusual, the roof is just completely intact. It's not tearing up or rolling up or anything on there.
Is it leather? Is that what the roof is made of?
It's some kind of vinyl. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
It's some kind of a rubber, I should say.
Okay.
Kind of a
I see.
rubber. So
Do these back windows come all the way down? Or do they
about half.
about halfway?
About half.
Okay. I suppose
Yep.
it can only go as far as
Yes.
it'll allow. I see.
Yep.
Okay.
And the car has got 2 cigarette lighters in here. And if you want to, I'll just come here. Here's the cigarette lighter here. And what you do is you pull it out, and it's spring loaded. It pulls it back on here, and as soon as you pull it, it makes contact in there, and then this gets red hot. Wow. And yes, it still works.
Is that right?
Yes. On
Now,
here.
I see some extra levers on the steering wheel. What do those do?
The top lever is it's kind of like the first year of cruise control. It's a throttle. It locks your speed in on your engine. The first form of what do they call cruise control?
Cruise control.
So with them going back and forth to Long Beach, they could just set it and you could go 45, 50 all day on here. The bottom switch is for the lights. One is low beam, one is high beam, and one turns on the running lights and stationary lights and stuff in there.
Wow.
So
What a fantastic piece.
the car is just, right now it's residing in Winona, Minnesota. So if anybody's in Winona, they can always look me up and come and take a look at it, because we're pretty happy with the car.